Oh, what a magnanimous Monday, and welcome back to the Backed by Bone podcast. This is episode 17, and it is Monday, September 26th, 2022. And this month is fucking over. I just remember saying not too long ago that August was over, so shit's flying by. I'm an old man. It is what it is, but what the fuck's going on? How you Dan? How you Dan? What is up, pussies? Um, Yeah, so this is probably going to be a little bit shorter than usual, but I don't really care. So what the effer? All right, so let's get right into the dealio. We are not going to do UFC because there was no UFC this past Saturday. Mm. So that is it. Actually, let me take a look really quickly at upcoming UFC events. Um, so October 1st, which is this weekend, Mackenzie Dern and Yan Xiaonan 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I am not going to be watching this. I do not have any real interest. I don't see any fights on here that I care about, so I don't care. And then after that, UFC Fight Night, Alexa Grasso versus Viviane Araujo. Don't care about that either. October 15th. Not a big card, but it is all leading up to UFC 280, which is Charles Oliveira, Islam Makhachev, Aljamain Sterling, TJ Dillashaw, Piotr Yan, Sean O'Malley. Gonna be absolutely electric. That is October 22nd. So unfortunately, we have to wait, but it is what it is. But no UFC as of now. But we are going to go right into the NF with some week 3 action. So the Thursday night game was the Browns versus the Steelers, and my picks I went. Um, oh, I should go back really quickly for the Monday night games that were on week 2. It was the Bills, Titans, and the Vikings and Eagles. Bills beat the Titans 41-7, absolutely clobber knocked them. So I kind of expected that there. And then the Eagles beat the Vikings 24-7. So I got both of those right. I had picked the Bills and the Eagles. So your boy's on a hot streak there. So, and then the hot streak ends relatively quickly when we enter week 3, and it was the Thursday night game between the Browns and the Steelers. I picked the Steelers because I thought they were actually going to play well, but they did not. So the Browns actually won that. So fuck me. And then we go right into the Bills Dolphins game, which is actually really fucking good. I was surprised. The sorry, the Bills defense did not play as well as I wanted them to. Unfortunately, I guess it's going to take them a little bit of time to really be a shutdown defense like that. But I don't know. Maybe the Dolphins are really the truth. I don't fucking know. But it is what it is. Um, in terms of my fantasy team, let me take a look really quickly. Um, the Bills only got me like 4 points, so kind of fucked me on that one. But then we got the Bengals and the Jets. Um, The Bengals beat the Jets 27-12. Kind of expected. I actually picked the Jets there just because the Bengals were on a massive schneid, but they came back and they beat the Jets. It is what it is. Raiders Titans. I think I picked the Raiders. I did, and the Titans win 24-22. Raiders just couldn't get the defense going as hot as they wanted it to, and the Titans just kind of ran the ball into them, and they ended up winning by 2 points. So what are you gonna fucking do? Saints Panthers. I think I picked the Saints. I did, but the Panthers ended up winning by 22. They actually played pretty well. I was surprised. Looks like the Panthers defense had a lot of opportunities to do a lot of good shit, so they kind of capitalized there. Ravens Patriots. I actually picked the Ravens here because I figured this was going to happen. Ravens win 37-26 over the Patriots. Figured this was going to happen. Patriots still not looking good. Going to give them a little bit of time. I think they are 1-2, which isn't a massive cause for concern, but it's going to take them a little bit of time. I don't know about Mac Jones. I don't know about his health right now. We'll see what happens. Um, Lions Vikings. I think I picked the Lions here. I did because I was riding the Lions hype train, but Vikings win 28-4 in kind of a little bit of an upset here. Vikings only winning by 4 points. I think they won kind of right at the end as well. Eagles Commanders. I am pretty sure I picked the Eagles here, and I did. Eagles won 24-8, and Devontae Smith had a massive fucking game, so good for him. I had him on my fantasy team last year, and he put up a lot of points for me. I did not get the chance to pick him up this year, but I got AJ Brown instead, so he is a good substitution. So. And then Chiefs Colts, probably the biggest upset of the game. Colts win by 3, so the Colts win 22-17. Patrick Mahomes still played pretty well for me, got me a decent amount of points, about like 18 points, but I was surprised they lost to the Colts because the Colts are just looking like dog shit from week 1 and week 2, but I guess they pulled it together, made a couple key stops, and they won by 3 points, so win by a field goal. Good for them. They kind of needed that to get back on track, and a big win over the Chiefs should give them a pretty nice feather in their cap and hopefully something to ride some momentum on. But they got a lot of problems. Chiefs defense has got a lot of problems. Bears Texans. Bears win 23-3. I had picked the Bears as well. I did not start my running back for the Bears, Herbert, which I should have because he absolutely went sicko mode. He got 30 points, so I left 30 points at the bench. It is what it is, man. You never fucking know. He's only projected 7, and he goes off for 30 points. Like, how are you fucking supposed to expect that? You know, whatever. It is what it is. Jaguars, Chargers. What did I pick? I actually picked the Chargers here. I think that was because I did not know that Justin Herbert had some broken or cracked ribs. So had I known that, probably would have taken the Jags. But the Jags absolutely stomp with 38-10. So good for them. Definitely needed that win, especially over a good team like the Chargers. And then Rams at Cardinals. Rams win 20-12. Who did I pick here? I went Rams, so I got that one right as well. Not a massive game for any of these teams, but pretty solid game, division rivalry. So, good for the Rams. Definitely needed this win as well. Packers over Tampa Bay. Packers win 14-12. I did pick the Packers here. So I figured what was going to happen was that um, Aaron Rodgers is going to come out mad after that last loss and be real pissed off and really want to play hard, and he did, and especially at Tampa Bay, kind of a hard barn to play in. So, you figured he's going to stop that. Also, the Buccaneers did not get a touchdown until like the last couple minutes of the game when they were trying to go for this 2-point conversion to tie the game, and they didn't get it, and it's a mess. The Tampa Bay's offense is missing like all kinds of pieces, so I don't know what's going to happen if those guys don't come back soon off of injury or off of fucking suspension or whatever the fuck. Then Tampa Bay's going to lose a few fucking games. Falcons Seahawks. Falcons beat the Seahawks 27-23. This is actually a pretty fun game to watch. I had picked the Falcons here, so I got another one right here. So good for me. Goody goody. Marcus Mariota actually playing pretty well. The receiver core for the Falcons looks like they're really shaping up, so good for them. Broncos 49ers. Broncos beat the 49ers 11-1. I'm pretty sure I picked the 49ers here. I did not expect to see this coming. I guess the Broncos defense really shut them down, but the Broncos offense also couldn't get anything going, so I don't know. I didn't watch this game because it was late, so I didn't really give a fuck. And then the Monday night game is Cowboys Giants. Not gonna watch this game either. Don't give a fuck about either of these teams. I just like Saquon Barkley. That's about it, really. So what are you gonna do? All right, so let me take a look. How many did I get right? I'm not going to include the week 2 games. I'm going to just do. Let's see. So, wow, I didn't get a lot of them right. Holy fuck! I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, games right, and then I also picked the Giants to beat the Cowboys tonight. So we will see. 6 out of all those games is not very good. So don't take my picks here to the barn and bet the house on it. So it is what it is. So let's go through for my fantasy team, and then I will do my picks for week 4, including tonight's game. So Patrick Mahomes actually balled out a little bit, 18 and points for me. He was projected 24, so underperformed a little bit, but he still came out with a good amount of points. Devontae Adams, 14 points. He was projected 19, so again, another underperformance kind of fucking me over, but it is what it is. AJ Brown for the fucking Philly Eagles, 19 points when he was projected 16, so he's balled out for me. Nick Chubb, the Cleveland running back, 17 points when he was projected 14, so um, definitely balled out a little bit. Wilson Jr., the San Francisco running back, 11 points when he was projected 10, so kind of on point. Cameron Brate, the Tampa Bay tight end, 10 points when he was projected 7. Pretty glad I played him over Mo Alley Cox, who only got 1.9 points. Think about it, I might just drop him. And Boyd, the wide receiver for Cincinnati, 23 points when he was projected 10. So glad I started a lot of these guys. Definitely wish I put in Herbert, but again, hindsight is 2020. He was only projected 7 points. How am I supposed to know he's going to drop 30? It is what it is. Justin Tucker, another solid game, 9 points as a kicker. And then the Buffalo defense, 4 points, but my other defense on my bench was the New England defense, and they only got 4 points too. So what are you gonna do? It is what it is, and I definitely won my matchup here, 127 to 101 points. So that's going to put me 2-1 in my fantasy league. Should put me in the top 5. I am currently ranked 6th in the league, so with this win, it should put me in the top 5 division, um, or top 5 of the division. So go away. And then week 4. I am playing against, let's let this load, some other Champu, and it looks like he is currently ranked 12, so I should blow this guy out of the fucking water, barring any crazy fucking incidents. But, it's fantasy points. You never fucking know what is going to happen, so do not fucking hold your breath here. So I'll go into that in a little bit. But it is what it is. I might actually sit Patrick Mahomes for week 4 and put in my boy Aaron Rodgers, 'cause Patrick Mahomes playing against Tampa and Aaron Rodgers playing against New Orleans. So I feel like Aaron Rodgers is gonna have a ball out game on that one. So I might just take the risk on that one, to be completely honest, and just fucking play him. Say fuck it, why not? But that's neither here nor there. That is next week. All right, so let me go into my week 4 picks. Week 4. Week 4. So I'm going to include the game tonight, which is the Cowboys and Giants. I am taking the Giants here. Um, I just think they're a better team. I think Saquon Barkley is unstoppable. So let's go to the rest of week 4. All right, Dolphins at Bengals. I am going to take. I don't know yet. Honestly, give me the Dolphins. They're so hot right now. Just give them to me. I don't give a fuck. Whatever number they're at, give them to me. Take the Dolphins. Vikings Saints is the next game. I don't really care who wins this game. I'm just going to go Vikings because I think they have a better receiving core. Seahawks Lions. Seahawks. I'm actually going to go Lions here. I think the Lions are running the ball pretty well, so I'm going to go them again. Even though they just lost, but they only lost by a couple points, so whatever. Jets, Steelers. I'm gonna go Steelers as well because I can never really put my money with the fucking Jets because every time I do, I lose. Um, Bears, Giants. I don't fucking know because I didn't see or haven't seen the Giants play yet today. So, fuck, I'm gonna go Bears here. Fuck it. Why not? New York teams. Titans, Colts. I am going Titans here because the Colts still look like caca. So we'll go Titans. Um, Chargers and Texans. I don't know. I don't know if what's his face is going to be healthy for this game. Justin Herbert. I'm going to go Texans. Fuck it, give it to him. I'll give him that. Browns, Falcons. I'm actually going to go Falcons here because they are looking pretty hot right now. Um, that Cordell Patterson guy looks like an absolute monster, and I don't know who stops him. So I'm going Falcons. And then the Washington Commanders and the Cowboys. I am going. Oddly enough, I'm going Cowboys here, even though they don't have Dak Prescott. I just don't have any faith in the Commanders. So Jaguars Eagles. This actually should be a banger. And I think the better defense is going to come out of this, and I think it is actually the Eagles. So I'm going to go Eagles here. You should look for a high-scoring game, so keep your eyes out on that one. Bills Ravens, another high-scoring game, and it should be determined by the defense. I'm going Bills here as well. Could see this going either way, but keep an eye out. Cardinals Panthers. I am going Cardinals here. They just look like a better team overall, but did not look good in their last game, but that's okay. It's a bounce back game for them. Broncos Raiders should be a good game here. I'm going to go Raiders as well. I think they have a better receiving core. And I think they just also have a higher ceiling. Excuse me. Whereas the Broncos, I feel like they have a low floor. No, they have a high floor and a low ceiling. So like their lows could be pretty good. You know what I mean? Where they're a passable team, but their ceiling is like, they're not going to be a top 10 team. And then Raiders, I just think they have way more potential. Patriots at Packers. I have to go Packers here. How are you going to Packers? How are you going to deny Aaron Rodgers at Lambeau Field, especially with the Patriots coming into Lambeau? I don't think they win. Chiefs Buccaneers. Ooh, this is gonna be a good fucking game. I honestly, this is like a 50-50 for me. I have no fucking idea who wins this game. Um, they're playing at Tampa Bay. Chiefs coming off a loss. Bucks coming off a loss. Both really close games. I'm gonna go with the Chiefs because I don't know if all of the weapons for the Bucks are coming back yet. So then the Monday night game is Rams 49ers. 49ers got absolutely clapped, so I'm going Rams here because Donald is unstoppable. So we will go with that. So quick rundown. The teams I'm taking are Giants, Dolphins, Vikings, Lions, Steelers, Bears, Titans, Texans, Falcons, Cowboys, Eagles, Bills, Cardinals, Raiders, Packers, Chiefs, Rams. Take it to the bank. Let me know when you put money on it. When you win, let me know in the comments down below. All right, so that is going to be the NFL. So no League of Legends updates. The World's Play-in starts the 29th, so I will have League of Legends update for next podcast. Keep an eye on it. D&D update. I did end up playing Dungeons and Dragons last fucking week with the boys. It was a good time. I didn't take a whole lot of notes, so I'm going to try and take some notes down for the next one. So next week, expect a D&D update for you guys. And then anime and manga. So I have not prepared as per usual because I'm an absolute fucking retard, but I will make it really quickly for you guys. So let's take a look really quick at some good shit. Anything I would recommend. All right, let's just do this really quickly. We're going to the year of 2012, and the season is going to be summer of 2012. Let's do that. Oh, Sword Art Online. It's the first thing I see. Jesus Christ. Get that out of my face. I don't even want to think about that. What else do we have here? Da, 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 da. Anything good? Ugh. I don't know any of this shit. So it looks like poo-poos. Come on now. Gotta give me more than that, 2012. All right, let's go spring of 2012. Mm, not seeing anything here either. Hmm. Yeah, this looks all like junk as well. All right, come on now. Don't fail me now. I am fucking providing dead air here, so I need to fucking come up with something quick. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Give me some. Give me something good. Ugh, my singing is terrible. I'm also congested as fuck, so definitely not sounding good. All right. Fall of 2012. Anything good here? Hmm. There is Psychopaths here, but I'm pretty sure I have already recommended that. And if I haven't, you should go watch it. Um, hmm, come on, man. See, this is why you're supposed to have this shit fucking brought up beforehand and have everything fucking ready to go, but I'm a fucking idiot and I haven't done it. So here we are. Now we are in the spot of me fumbling over my words, looking for a recommendation because I can't fucking do it. All right, whatever. All right, let's go winter 2013. Oh no. Still nothing good. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, this is all dog shit. Okay. I don't know what they were doing back in 2013, but it was not high quality production. I'll tell you that right now. I don't recognize anything, and nor does it look any good. Um, excuse me. Ugh, that's gross. Let's go back to winter 2012. Ugh, God. Oh, my boy, High School XD. Um, nothing on here either. Come on now, man. You gotta give me something here. Throw a fish a bone, dog. Come on. This is why you need to be prepared, guys. Now you're just listening to me fucking complain because I'm a fucking absolute moron. Um, all right. If I don't find a fucking recommendation here within the next couple minutes, okay, we'll go with this one. Fuck it. Why not? All right. So we are going to recommend Guilty Crown. It's 22 episodes. Came out in 2011. Um, not my favorite watch here, but actually not that bad. I watched this quite a while ago. Done by Production IG, so it's actually looks pretty good. Other than that, it is kind of basic, but here, let me just read this off really quickly. So on December 24th, 2029, the day colloquially known as Lost Christmas, the apocalypse virus spread across Japan, bringing death to its citizens and plunging the country into utter darkness. In an effort to establish order, the United Nations sends the GHQ, okay, to assist with the crisis by containing the outbreak while removing all political autonomy in the process. A decade later, the country still lives under their control, unable to break free from their draconian rule. Wow, they're using a lot of fucking big words here. Frustrated with the state of the nation, a resistance group named the Funeral Parlor, Jesus, aims to liberate Japan from the GHQ, led by the charismatic guy Tsugu Tsutsugami? Whatever, bro. The group plots to steal a vial containing the void genome to further their goals. The vial falls into the hands of the internet vocalist Inori Yuzuhara, who ends up being hunted by the GHQ's antibodies forces. Having nowhere to go, she seeks refuge in a warehouse where she meets Shu Oma, a socially awkward high school student, because of course he is. He was a huge fan of her music, because of course he is. Um, Shu gets dragged into the conflict at the moment he rescues Hinori, and the void genome shatters in his hand, granting him the power of the kings. While learning how to control his grand new ability, Shu must now fight to liberate Japan from its cruel oppressors. This series really isn't that bad. I'm just kind of making fun of it, but this is probably the most like 5 out of 10 series I have ever watched in my life. It just looks really good. The My Enemy List score is a 7.43. I think that's very high. I'm gonna give this a 5 though. Definitely worth checking out. Did a little bit of a guilty pleasure. Not terrible. Not too great. Decent um, voice acting, decent story, I guess. But if you ever talk to anybody who like does like deep cuts on anime, they might bring this series up and they might say it's fucking amazing. It's not. It's a 5 out of 10, bro. So don't let them fucking lie to you like that. Um, and why don't you go watch it for yourself and you will be able to know what I'm talking about when I say it's a 5 out of 10. It's just very passable. You know what I mean? At the time, also 2011, nothing really great was coming out around that time anyway. So, you know, people have the nostalgia factor with this one. They think it's way better than it actually is. It's not. It's a 5 out of 10. But give it a watch though. 22 episodes. I remember watching this. I remember getting choked up a little bit because some of the scenes are a little emotionally heart wrenching, but nothing too crazy here, guys. But again, this is what happens when you're not prepared. You end up giving dog shit recommendations of 5 out of 10 series, and that's what happens. We can't all be perfect. So it is what it is. So now I'm going to recommend a manga here, and I need to look up another series as well. So give me a second. All right, looking here really quickly, I am going to recommend this series. I don't know if I've recommended it before, but I might have. It's called The Dungeon of Black Company. It's called Meikyuu Black Company. They actually made an anime out of this, which I did not watch, but definitely worth a read. Good art style here, interesting story. I should watch the anime at some point, but I'll go back and look at it at some point. Fuck it, whatever. It is does have a 4.65 out of 5 on Manga Lot. I would give this about the same, about a 4.6. I think it's pretty funny. I think it is pretty unique. Let me read the synopsis here. Is a man tried hard living up to his motto, I don't want to work. Ninomiya Kinja was summoned to a different world and forced to work in harsh environments with low wages and long hours, blah, 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 blah. So the basis of the story is the main character gets transported to another world after he had just finally made it to a point where he didn't have to work anymore. He like worked his ass off and then built up a life where he can just sit back and relax, and then he has to start from the bottom again. But he is now in a what do you call that? He is in a like another world, like a fantasy world. So comedy, fantasy, and shonen are the tags here. Pretty funny. This reminds me a whole lot of Combatants Will Be Dispatched and Kimono Michi. So definitely check this one out, guys. Pretty funny here. Pretty good stuff. Um, and they also made an anime into it. So if you read all this and then want to watch the anime, it's there for you. Plenty of content. So definitely check it out. Again, it is called The Dungeon of Black Company. Meikyuu Black Company is the Japanese name. So definitely check this one out, guys. So this is a shorter episode. I don't give a fuck. It is what it is. Anybody who is watching, thank you so much for listening. Please like, comment, subscribe. All my shit is down in the bottom below. Next week I will be doing a longer episode. Hopefully I'll have more shit planned out. I totally forgot to plan anything out, so that's why it sounds like shit. So um, thanks so much, guys. Again, this is Chris, aka Don Burgundy on the internet. Appreciate you guys so much. I'll be back next week for the next episode. Gonna be better, I promise. All right, peace, you fucking pussies.